Fuck. Alright then. Oh damn. Let's fucking go. Where the fuck were we? Probably that one. No? We got out, didn't we? Yeah. Here we are, fuck.
I look like a serving maid.
Good old April. Yeah, we got some mate out his tower and he's all like ass.
Monumental. It's a small barn.
And cattle. Fuck yeah. What did we do? We got the air back. For some ass, I think. What the fuck kind of creature? Jesus Christ, that guy was born wrong. He seems to have forgotten his texture as well. Ugh. No, he doesn't want the wind.
Captain Nebeve?
Huh? Oh, it's just you. Where have you been?
Where have I... Don't you remember? I went north to find Roper Clax and get him to release the wind.
Oh, aye. You know, the wind did pick up mysteriously last night, but,
But what?
I don't trust it to not die down in a few hours. Or at the most, a day or two.
But I destroyed the alchemist. I even set his prisoners free from the rock they were trapped in, destroyed the soul stone, sailed back here in his floating castle, and you don't believe a word of it, do you?
Not a word.
Great.
Well, his navigator was one of those people, so you should be able to find him.
I did defeat Roper Clax.
Uh-huh. Do you have his severed head somewhere on you?
I beat him. I didn't say I killed him.
Of course you didn't.
Can we set sail for Elias now?
Well, the wind has picked up a bit, but I don't trust the good weather to last. I don't want to be sitting dead in the water come tomorrow afternoon, so I'll wait a few days more.
Thanks for nothing.
What a penis. No, he's
Maybe
gone.
old man keeps his bird locked in there. Poor guy. The bird, that is. I guess he's not around. I should try again later.
He doesn't want to come here. Understandable. Sex bomb, sex bomb. My barrel, yeah, that's me. That's absolutely my ass. Although I was going more for a Rab interpretation.
Excuse me?
Encourage Googling that.
Oh, it is you.
Max Raab, Raabe, sex bomb.
Do you know when Tunlayak is expected back?
I could not tell you, child, but from what I know of the ships in harbor, she will not find one that needs a navigator anytime soon.
Fuck.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome, child.
That guy has some unfortunate eyes. God damn. got the Banda Stone. Don't fuck around here. Oh.
Although it looks like it might fit, I think I'll hold on to it until I have all 4 pieces of the disc.
Fuck! Let's go goose this guy. Scare him. He hasn't seen us. Gonna give him a little pinch on the ass.
Oh, goodness, it's you again. Oh, you gave me such a fright.
I'll see you later.
Yes, good.
What a guy. Alright, fuck. The hell am I supposed to do? Go talk to people. We got the disc. We restored the thing. We need to figure out where the fuck the navigator is. He's gone.
Mr. Westhouse? Sir? Are you in there? I guess he's not home. He really should lock up. But then again, how many people know somebody's actually living down here? I look like Mr. Westhouse. Mr. Westhouse isn't at home.
And go in, dynamic entity.
No, I can't hold down strong liquor.
Panda Binder Panda. See if we can spot the man standing around somewhere. Yee, flask. None of these asses.
He's selling a variety of fresh shellfish and other, delicacies.
Fuck yeah.
She's selling a variety of fresh fish.
Freyisk fisk. Like, Minch's Narek, and it absolutely isn't. Will suffer no fiends.
Nobody's home.
I guess it's Vestrum guy time. Try to mark it first. Us.
I wonder if that's supposed to be anybody
There you
in particular,
are. I'm in a
or
mind
just
to fire
any
you.
old
I
head.
expect you still haven't delivered the map of the Northlands to Tunlyak at the Journeyman Inn.
Oh, I forgot all about that.
By the balance, get to it. Did you make your delivery to Tunlyak at the Journeyman Inn yet?
Oh, I forgot all about
Don't forget, the man's not
By the
lady's not there.
balance, get to it.
Lady isn't home. Look at this battle here. Choo-choo-choo.
Temple doors are closed. Weird. Maybe they're not open for, business yet.
I guess I had to go back and talk to him to have the ass appear to the fucking inn. God,
It's a small wagon pulled by one of those strange beasts. The back rooms are both empty.
no one appears here.
Excuse me?
Yes? Oh, it is you.
Do you know when Tunlayak is expected back?
I could not tell you, child, but from what I know of the ships in harbor,
Yeah, I guess
she
I have
will
to
not
use the
find
fucking
one
wind
that needs a
somewhere.
navigator anytime soon.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm guessing I have to use the wind on something somewhere. I might have to bird it.
I guess he's not around. I should try again later.
Darn it.
I'll save it for when I really need it.
Oh, now I can give it to him. Couldn't before.
Captain Nebeve?
Huh?
I got something you want.
What? Well, out with it, girl. What is it?
Oh, nothing. You do remember our deal, don't you?
I? Remind me what the deal was again.
That if I defeated Roper Clax and brought the wind back, you'd give me a lift to the Isle of Elias.
Sure. The day I see a girl like you bring down a powerful alchemist like Clax is the day I hire a woman to be my navigator.
Well, look at this.
By the balance, girl, that's a strong grog you got there. What is it? Tyron spice wine?
It's the wind. Watch this.
Sweet Jal, that's a strong wind. You got some mighty powerful magic there, girl.
And there's more where that came from.
Care to share some of it with us? With that magic, we could make good time to Gien, pick up a cargo full of apples, and be back here before the competition got wind of what was happening.
Sure. If you give me a ride to Elias, as promised.
Balance be cursed. Women aboard? When will it ever end? Jowls, bowels. Be here by this afternoon, or we'll sail without you.
As if you'll get far without my wind magic. And you did say something about hiring a female navigator?
Damnation! Do you insist on remembering every little thing I say, girl? Don't you know that Jal has forbidden women from riding the waves?
Sounds like a bunch of sexist bullshit to me. But it's your choice. I got the wind in my pocket. Now you learn to treat women with a little respect.
I've run out of curses, girl. Jal be damned, I am in desperate need of a navigator anyhow. All right, all right. You be here by this afternoon with your navigator. It's not as if I ever put much faith in the teachings of the drunken prophet Jal myself.
This goddamn man. Certainly a creature that has some knowledge of what he's about. So you'll be at the inn now, I guess. God damn, this guy is ceaseless.
It's a blue woman. And you know, no big deal. I've seen it all. A blue woman is just run-of-the-mill now. Pardon me, ma'am.
I'm sorry, young woman, but I do not wish to speak with anyone presently.
I no longer have the map thing.
Ma'am?
Please, leave me be. I do not wish to speak with anyone.
Ma'am?
Please, leave me be.
God damn it.
I do not wish to speak with anyone.
She's blue.
Alright. Oh, that's the map. Lost the receipt though. Right, Cybert?
Pardon me for intruding, ma'am, but is
There you
your
go, now.
name Tunlayak?
Yes, I'm Tunlayak.
I have a delivery for you.
Oh, a map of the Northlands. I had almost forgotten I ordered it.
Sorry about that. I came by a few days ago, but you weren't here.
No, I was looking for work. Thank you kindly, young woman. I will need this map now, if I am to make it to Khorasan by foot.
Why are you so depressed?
Is it that apparent to you? I do beg your pardon. It was not my intent to burden you with my dark mood.
It's okay, I don't mind. I'd like to help if I can.
I do not think you can. Unless you were the captain of a ship, and you could hire me as your navigator. But you are not, and so you cannot help me.
Why are you going to Khorasan by foot?
I can ill afford the cost of passage on a ship bound for the Bay of Fire, and since I do not have a job, nor the prospect of getting one, I have little choice.
Are you from Khorasan?
No, I am from the Southlands. I have never been to Khorasan.
Then why are you going there?
Because I am told that in Khorasan, captains allow women to join their crew. Here, in Marcuria, they do not.
So I've been told. But you shouldn't have to go somewhere else to get a job. That just isn't fair.
Fair or not, it is custom, and custom is a difficult thing to change.
You're a navigator?
Yes, and I have a letter to prove it. Do you want me to show it to you?
No, I believe you. And you're looking for a job?
I have been looking, now, for many moons. But most captains do not want women on their crew, and so I am leaving for Khorasan in the morning.
I got a job for you, if you want it.
A job? As a navigator?
Yeah, on a boat called the White Dragon. We're leaving this afternoon, if you're interested.
If you are serious, then yes, I am more than interested. But will the captain allow a woman as his navigator?
This one will, trust me. Because if he doesn't, he's not going anywhere. Just pack your stuff and head down to the docks. Talk to Captain Horatio Nebeve of the White Dragon. Tell him I sent you. The name's April Ryan.
Thank you, April. I am Tunlayak. I am most grateful to you. Will you be going with us?
Yeah, so I'll see you there.
Thank you so much.
Oh, it's hard to be a sailor, man. There's that thing again. Arms! Arms for the poor! Oh, fuck. I'm fucking off. Wait, what?
It's the White Dragon, apparently the fastest vessel there ever was. Although I'm guessing that'll be kind of difficult to prove.
Millennium, arms and piss. My goddamn louter. I have to dick around looking for the fucking trigger for 4 years. They didn't get her to sign the thing. I guess I'm gonna go declare defeat at the merchant stall guy. That's a long time. Fucking Orbiplanix.
Did you make your delivery to Tunlayak at the Journeyman Inn yet?
I took care of that delivery ages ago.
Really? Well, then I can finally fire you. You're the most incompetent errand boy I've ever had. Give me the delivery list and get out of here.
I think I left that list somewhere far away.
Ye gods, not only do I have to deal with your incompetence, but now the guild will skin my hide and hang it up to dry.
God damn this hat.
Remember me?
I'm trying my very best to forget, believe me.
That's the guy in charge of the Cups game. That's the guy in charge of the Cups game.
No longer allowed to talk to him. Got some market stalls music going on here. Closed? Oh no, not anymore. Maps.
You have returned from your trip north. It is good to see you again. I was concerned.
You're worried about little old me? That's sweet. And guess what? I kicked some alchemist ass while I was up there. Bet you didn't think I'd be able to do that.
Then you have lost your wager. I knew you would. After all, you are... I was worried because of the trouble in the West.
What trouble?
The Tyrant. They left the city all as one the evening before yesterday, and many of the vanguard with them. I fear there are dark times ahead.
You don't mean war, do you?
War, yes. It has been an age and a half since our last war with the Tyrant. But relations have always been strained, and now, whipped into religious fervor by the vanguard, the Tyrant are thirsty for blood and for revenge. They are a people bound by violence and without honor, and easily seduced by the prospect of a holy war.
God, that's horrible. But the city's safe, isn't it? It's a big city.
Yes, but unfortunately not well armed. Marcuria has not seen war for centuries, and people grow soft, forget how to fight. It can easily be taken by a strong army, and so I fear our safety. And yours.
What did you mean when you said, after all, you are...
Forgive an old man his misgivings, April, but I should have trusted you before.
Of course you should have. With what?
With the truth. That you are the one who will watch over us for 1,000 years. That you are of the balance, and the balance is in you. That you are the one born into the heaviest duty of them all. You are the guardian to be, April, the 13th guardian of the balance.
No! No, that's a lie. I'm not your guardian. That's not possible.
It is certain. I had my doubts, unfortunately. It could have cost us the balance, and I made a mistake. But it is certain now. You are stronger in the balance than anyone before you.
God damn, Cortez, he didn't say anything about... If I'd known, I wouldn't have come here. I would have... I don't know what I would have done, but I wouldn't have come here.
Maybe he did not know, or maybe he did. And he knew it would be wiser not to tell you. But I am telling you now because you cannot stay here. You are too valuable. You must leave.
We are the only woman in existence to ever have been born with identically sized boobs. We are the epitome of the balance.
I am leaving for Elias this afternoon.
Good. The Tyran are not a seafaring people, and the islands are probably the safest place to be right now. Before you go, I want to give you something to carry with you. I spent the night looking for it in the Enclave. It has been gathering dust for over 10,000 years.
Oh, Tobias, I can't accept anything that old.
You are not accepting it. It is yours. The Fathers have only kept it safe for the day when the 13th Guardian would come to collect it. And now you are here. Please, take it.
It's one of those group talk.
It is the Talisman of the Balance. Known to but a few, it is mentioned in one text only, the Scriptures of Reunification, one of the 13 Scriptures of the Balance.
What does it do?
The Scripture speaks not of its purpose, but it is yours, whatever it is. I am certain it will help you once you find its purpose. It has strong magic, very strong.
It's an old Tamagotchi.
Thanks, Tobias. I really do appreciate it, even though I wish I didn't have to accept it.
You are the Guardian, child. Your fate is both glorious and terrible. But it is your fate. If you deny it, you deny our future. But I have faith in you, April.
That's what I'm afraid of. What if I screw up?
The balance provides. The balance protects. Trust the balance, and trust yourself. Goodbye, and good luck on your journey.
Yeah, goddamn.
The Talisman of the Balance. Tobias gave this to me.
Can I eat it? Tobias, where you going? Bastard.
I look like a serving maid.
Akbar. Yeah.
It's Constable Guybrush. My toy, Ape.
Damn it, Guybrush, why won't you work anymore? Hey, you. Yeah, you.
Finally, we are ready. And we must away before it's too late. We still have another 6 or 7 hours of daylight today. Come aboard.
Or tie them.
Did I tell you how much I hate water?
No.
Well, remind me to tell you sometime. Oh, God, my guts have been cleaned out and I still feel sick.
Goddamn. Hold some cargo.
That's the cargo hold and crew quarters down there. My bed's conveniently located right below the opening to accommodate for those refreshing saltwater showers. It's the apple barrel.
Fuck yeah.
It's half empty, and aside from whatever fish we're able to catch, those apples are the only food we got on board.
That seems smart. Down billows.
Why does the horizon have to keep rolling back and forth like that?
Nope.
Ugh, gross. People do not toss the apples back into the barrel after eating. Here's a nice plump one. Jim?
What?
Jim?
Yeah, they're apparently transporting apples as well, so I think
I
Neberevarius
feel
is
too sick to eat anything. It's a
being a
juicy red
penis.
apple.
Fucking hell, this stupid fly is still in here.
The cargo hold, I look like a real sailor. Arr, matey.
You're not asking the same outfit? Well, until... God damn, she's got some forehead going.
Those are the captain's private quarters and offices.
Orbs.
It's a glass orb with a strange magical glow. It could be some kind of compass, I guess. It's probably some kind of compass. It's Tunlayak, the navigator. Hello, Tun.
Are you enjoying the ride, April?
I'm having the time of my life.
Really? I thought you had a fear of the sea.
No, me? No, I love the sea, especially the way it keeps going. Back and forth and back and oh, God.
Do not fret. We will be in port by sunset tomorrow.
Why doesn't that make me feel any better? How are we doing on time?
With the help of your magic, we are crossing faster than I had ever thought possible.
Give credit where credit is due, Lyak. This ship is the fastest there is. I can outrun a shadow ship in this old lady.
When will we be on Elias?
By sunset tomorrow, if the wind holds.
How fast is it possible to travel by sea?
I do not know. I have heard tell of a ship that once went so fast it took to the sky and disappeared. From time to time, sailors spot the ship as it floats across the heavens. It is said to be an omen.
The Flying Dutchman, right?
No, they call it bad luck.
God damn, that's why you put a spoiler on your ship if you're gonna go fast.
I have a question about your compass.
Of course.
What kind of compass are you using?
It is just a normal spirit compass. When we are not navigating by the stars or by the sun, we use this.
What's a spirit compass?
I forget that you are not familiar with the sea. A spirit compass points always to the magical North Pole, and thus we may navigate according to it. It is very precise, and less affected by a strong magical source.
Thanks, that's all I needed to know.
I hope this knowledge made you richer.
Keep her steady, Tun.
I will, April.
It's Captain Nebeve. Captain?
Aye, what is it?
How long will it take us to get to Elias?
We should reach the island by tomorrow night, unless we get bad weather.
Any chance of bad weather?
Well, as any experienced sailor will tell you, the weather is a freakish thing, and you never know quite what to expect. But no chance of a storm at all, or my nose would be itching.
What does your nose have to do with the weather?
Well, that's a story, be sure of that.
And?
That's all. It's just a story, and you'd better be sure of that.
This man's a fine man.
I'd like to hear that itchy nose story.
Why?
Because I'm sure it's a real tall tale of the sea, filled with bravura adventures and victories snatched from the rabid jaws of certain death.
I had a bad accident with my nose hair scissors, and ever since that day when the weather's acting up, my nose itches.
You gotta be careful when you trim those nose hairs.
Aye. I've come to that realization on my own.
So, your nose itches when the weather's bad.
A deep, scarring itch, as from the filthy bowels of the Mojal.
I trust this man with my boat.
Do you know any sea shanties?
Jal be thanked I do not know a single one.
Not even a ho-ho-ho on a dead man's casket or something like that?
If I went ho-ho-ho on a dead man's casket, girl, the crew would tie me up in the hold. With good reason, too.
Would you like to learn a sea shanty?
No. Actually, there is nothing in the world I want less than to learn a sea shanty. I would rather stick my head up the arse of an Elguan who's just had a dinner rich with beans and light a torch.
I feel in the mood for a shanty.
And I feel in the mood for a keel hauling.
Thanks, Captain.
It's actually Captain. Please try to remember, and while you're at it, cut back on the scurvy sea dog shtick, would you?
Just trying to fit in, sir.
You have as much chance of fitting in here as I do growing a second head, marrying myself, and moving to Khorasan to start a pottery business. Oh, and before you leave, mind you only take 2 apples a day from the apple barrel. We're running a little short, and aside from fish, Jal forbid, we have no other food on board.
A fine man.
Those are the captain's private quarters and offices. Why does the horizon have to keep rolling back and forth like that?
Watch! My nose is itching. Are you sleeping on duty again?
Storm front. West. Heading our way. Looks like a right old bugger, too.
Did he just go arr, and there's that naked man in the fucking
Jal, it's a
rigging.
chaos storm. Where in damnation did it come from this quickly? And what's pulling it here? Navigator, change our course. We must away from the storm front and to safe harbor.
Uh-oh. I just felt a cold shiver running down my spine.
Cool. Down bellows. I'm assuming I bind magic on the bullshit storm. Get this
I guess
mate
he's not
going.
around. I should try again later. It's a sturdy wooden chest.
To the
It's
lesser
empty.
we will.
It got away. It's a flour sack. It got away.
Worm Lord. Just gotta time it, I guess.
It got away.
Damn it, April. Yeah.
It got away.
Okay, so it's not timing. Maybe I can transplant it. Nope. Hey.
I'll save it for when I really need it.
It's too fat to get through the rig and we'll get stuck, yeah. Give it an ool. Come on, you wormy fuck.
It's a big fat worm.
What if I go like this and be like this? Let's try again. Don't lean in there, April.
It got away.
God damn it. Okay, I guess I can't go like that.
I don't look forward to another night in those. I had a dream I was on a roller coaster all night long, and I can't stand roller coasters.
I have no idea why I'm trying to catch a worm. It ate the thing from the wrapper. Oh, it's stuck.
Yes, got me a worm. And this is good because... Get to it, little guy. Eat your heart out.
Why?
That worm's probably having the time of her life. I feel too sick to eat anything. Hammocks.
Aye, that's right, please. Yeah, I guess I'm boss.
Captain?
What is it now?
Captain, the worms have invaded the apple barrel.
Cursed be the balance. First the storm, now this. Is there no end to the horrors? Let me see.
I feel like I might have skipped something here.
Jowl's infected arsehole, you be right. Those are worms, all right. Vicious, snarling wheat worms driven mad by their hunger for a change of diet.
As far as I could tell, that was the only apple infected. But I could be wrong.
Good of you to catch it, girl, before it spread any further. I'll have to go pluck the apples immediately. They must be saved.
This certainly sounds like captain work. He is, not so much in a hurry that he can't do a dignified walk. That guy's a fine man. By the surly beard of Mrifk.
Those are the captain's private quarters and offices.
I feel like there should have been something like with me trying to get him away.
I can't do that while somebody's around.
Why not? What am I trying to do?
What's going on, Tun?
A storm approaches, April, and it is no ordinary storm.
But I did.
What do you mean by no ordinary storm?
Look to the clouds. Do they appear normal to you?
They look strange, it's true.
It is a chaos storm, a strong storm caught in a magical vortex, drawn to strong magic like bees to honey. I have never seen one with my own eyes, but I have heard stories.
What have you heard about chaos storms?
That they appear only rarely, and that they signify great and terrible events in the near future. It is also said that they are weapons used by the Dark Lords of Chaos to hunt and destroy those strong in the balance.
Can we escape a chaos storm?
If we run fast enough and reach safe harbor, perhaps. I have not heard of a chaos storm to last more than a single night, and this one is still quite a distance away, but it gains fast. I do not know, April.
Will you still be able to get me to Elias tomorrow?
I am afraid not. The captain has ordered our course changed south to get us away from the rocky waters around the islands. We are about 3 days away from Gien, but if the weather improves before then, perhaps he will be willing to turn about. But I would not count on it, April. He cares much for his ship and for his crew, and he would not risk it for anything or anyone.
You still need my magic to get wind in your sails.
The wind seems to be picking up on its own. Thus Nebuve has no need for your magic, April. I am sorry, but once we reach Gien, I am certain you will find passage to the islands.
I don't have 3 days, Tun. The balance is failing.
I am sorry. It is out of my hands.
She's a bit weird.
I have a question about your compass.
Certainly.
Won't the chaos storm affect the accuracy of the spirit compass?
If the storm catches up with us, perhaps, but I do not think so. Only a very focused magical field in close proximity to the compass would be able to affect it.
Thanks. That's all I needed to know.
I hope this knowledge made you richer.
Do you want me to relieve you at the wheel for a while?
I am not sure if this is such a good idea, April.
What's the big deal? I just hold it straight, right?
Well, I could do with a short break to stretch my legs. Fine, but I will be back soon. And if anything happens, just call out for help.
Of course, thanks.
Not the kind of walk I expected her to have.
Nuh-uh. Like they won't notice if I turn the boat around? I'll have to think of something else. So if the compass was pointing in that direction when we were on course for Elias, and now it's pointing in this direction... Oh, hell. I'll just wing it. Use the Force, April. After all, who's the chosen one here?
Lady Co nods it.
Tun, need some assistance up here.
Sure they won't notice. Well, I didn't own that thing for long.
No, I'll leave it there until I can convince Tun to change our course.
The fuck's with her arm? Fuck.
I think I may have strayed off course a bit when I was at the wheel.
I did not feel the boat turning.
Well, I have a feeling we're gonna miss Gien by a couple of 100 kilometers if you don't correct our course.
Let me check the compass. By the balance, you are right, April. It is good you were aware of your mistake, or we might have ended up pierced on the deadly reefs of Tagate. I will correct our course immediately.
Sorry about that.
Oh no, I let you take the wheel. I'm just glad we are back on course.
Yeah, back on course.
April has a tendency to tell you as well, to absolutely fuck over people just trying to do their job. BRB. chocolate roll.
Is it my imagination or is the storm getting closer?
By the balance, you are right. The storm is catching up with us. We might have to ride it out. It is good we are nowhere near the islands, or we would have to worry about reefs as well.
Reefs? Nobody said anything about reefs. Tun, I have something to tell you.
Captain! Sir! We need you on the bridge. The storm is closing in.
By the foul bowels of Jol, you're right, Lyak. It's closing in faster than any storm I've seen or heard, chaos or otherwise. It's like it's chasing something or someone. All right, listen up. The storm's going to hit in an hour or two, and I want everything to be ready. Tighten the hatches, strap down the cargo, wake up the watch, and by Jol's big toe, someone put a lid on the apple barrel.
Oi, 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 da. You know it's serious because we got music. Someone lidded the fucking apple barrel, god damn.
Oh, God, that's not a happy sight.
She seems to be dealing with it better. Hold.
Hammocks. It's a sturdy wooden chest. It's empty.
Ayo. Used it to stash my bonbons. No.
They're awful.
Yeah, it was never meant to be in this big a resolution. I'm gonna yoink my thing back.
What is that? What is that you have there?
Fuck it.
It's a talisman bestowed with strong magic.
What? You put a magical talisman next to the spirit compass? Are you completely daft, girl? Do you know what you've done? By Jol, I should throw you overboard. Give it here. This talisman has the mark of the balance and of the sentinel. This is an object of great magic. The balance be cursed, girl. What by Jol's hideous countenance did you think you were doing?
I didn't think it would do any harm.
Are you this stupid, girl? Do you think this a game? I should never have made that deal. Women at sea. Jol was right. Damn his immortal soul to the darkest pits of chaos. Get your arse to the brig right now and stay there. When, if we get to land, I'll see you before a court, or may Jol's assassin strike me down with his three-bladed poison sword. Check the compass, Lyak, and correct our course accordingly. And don't let this wench touch anything from now on, you hear? I need to place this accursed talisman as far away from the spirit compass as possible.
Could just throw it overboard. No magic, but
Those are the captain's private quarters and offices. She looks busy. She looks busy.
I'll leave. A boogie.
What just happened?
Not much scrimmage or whatever the fuck it's called when water asses.
Uh-oh, this can't be a good thing.
Get a better gyro. Yeah.
It's locked with a big padlock.
Big padlock, eh? Good, that would be dumb.
It's locked with a big padlock. It's a colorful candy wrapper.
No fucking job.
I'll save it for when I really need it. I'll save it for when I really need it. I'll save it for when I really need it.
Yeah, it does a bit.
It's closed and locked tight with a big iron padlock. I'll save it for when I really need it.
Must be something I can uppick somewhere. April's a fine lady, and I'll hear no slander. Never caused a man gastrointestinal distress.
Those are the captain's private quarters and offices.
You saw something. Yeah, the apple's on fucking lockdown. Oh, Axie. Yeah.
It's a small axe. You look like a real sailor. Arr, matey. It's a small but sharp axe.
Fuck this chest.
It's been a while since I chopped firewood, but I think I'll be able to knock the lock off pretty clean.
Chop a hole in the bottom of the chest and take the thing out. Lockpick for it.
Oh shit!
April. That's not even the bottom of the ship. It's not.
Thank the balance she's all right. Are you all right, April? April? Are you sleeping? She's sleeping, bless her little heart. Boy, is she cute. Too bad she's just a chick and not a bird. April, wake up!
Crow, I was so worried I thought the storm got you.
Me? Honey, I'm the sidekick. Didn't you ever read any legends? The sidekick always survives.
So you're fine?
A few singed tail feathers, and I'm so charged up sparks fly when I try to peck something. Other than that, better than ever. The sea air does wonders for my allergies.
I didn't realize you had allergies.
Exactly.
I'm a hero.
Do you know what happened to the crew?
As far as I know, they got away in the lifeboat.
There was a lifeboat?
One of those magic fold-up types, yeah.
I guess they forgot all about me.
I think the captain said something like, "Aye, let the wench drown and justice be done." But, I could have been wrong.
Any idea where the lifeboat is heading?
South, I'd guess. From what I can remember of the old man's stories about the sea, Tagade would be the closest civilized island.
Any idea how I'm gonna get to the islands now?
You could swim. Humans swim, don't they? They must, or you wouldn't be here now.
I don't swim. And nobody can swim that far. There's no land visible in any direction.
Well, I'd suggest flying, but you don't have the necessary equipment.
Why don't you try and find the closest island?
I could do that, but I'd have to leave you on your own.
Crow, I'll be fine.
All right. Don't blame a bird for trying to be a gentleman. Gentle bird, whatever. I'll be back as soon as I can. Don't go anywhere.
Where would I go?
Girls always disappear on me. Trust me.
It's because you get lost. You could think they're light as a feather ass and have him drag us. Bye, don't fly into the sun. Lens flare. Time to play raft. Ivar Fan.
What the hell is that? Uh-oh, for some reason the story of the bloodthirsty cannibal merman of the Sea of Song suddenly pops to mind.
Well, I mean, that was sort of just a floor. It wasn't even the bottom of the ship. So what the fuck? Captain, what the fuck?
This is all that's left afloat of the White Dragon. I'm either the luckiest person alive or the unluckiest person about to die a slow, horrible death. I'm a long way from anything. I didn't know the ocean could look so big.
Water. Indeed. Maybe it was the water stores I pierced.
Hi, do you speak Arcadian? Guess not. Doesn't seem so bloodthirsty and cannibalistic up close, though, does it?
See if I can find a way of eating it. No. Maybe?
I'll save it for when I really need it. Hi.
I think you
do
need
you
it
speak
now.
Arcadian? Guess not.
Rude
Doesn't seem so
bastard.
bloodthirsty and cannibalistic up close, though, does it?
Right, long uncle.
That might be one of the mermen I heard horror stories about.
Touchy.
Hey, come over here and let me pet you. You're just like a seal, aren't you?
Ivar Fan. It's one of the ones What's Her Face made. Decompression Lord. What's Her Face made there? In the art ash. The Curse of Enchantia.
bloody typical. I told her, she didn't believe me. Girls always disappear on me. Always.
Figments.
It's a drawing of a man cutting his finger open and squeezing some blood into a bowl together with some green, mossy stuff. Then he mashes it together and... oh, gross! He dips a black pearl in it and eats it. That's barbaric. Maybe the stories about the cannibal mermen were true after all.
Look at his ass.
But hey, in the next one he seems capable of speaking fluently with the creatures that brought me here. I wouldn't mind that, if it could get me the hell out of here. It's a drawing of a man, a human, sticking a strange, polyp-shaped object into his mouth. Ugh! In the next drawing, he seems to be able to breathe underwater. Convenient, if somewhat radical.
Me neither.
The walls look organic. And those blue things... I think they're polyps of some kind. They live inside the wall and are part of the structure. National Geographic would go nuts over stuff like this. There's fresh oxygen coming through here. These polyps must process the oxygen in the water somehow. That's how I'm able to breathe in here.
Polyp Lord.
It's the polyp I yanked out of the wall.
Goes in me.
Oh, this is so disgusting, but I have to get out of here.
Now, how does that come out? Again, are you just pumping air into yourself constantly? Become a wind tunnel? Fucking limplets.
They must have built that house specifically for air-breathing creatures like myself. There's a large black pearl inside the seashell.
Sea Reaper Leviathan Lord. Need some plant shit. Crackhead.
The seaweed here is so thick and tangled, it looks almost deliberate.
Cool. Who knows? I thought you didn't swim, April. You seem to be doing alright. Wouldn't we decompress violently?
It's a glowing green substance that's spread evenly across the walls, providing light and heat.
Hello, Mr. Fisky. Let's try and talk to him before we talk ourselves.
It's a mer... person. God knows what sex it is, but I'm sure it's not the one that kidnapped me. That one had smaller... wings. Nice tail.
I translate, oh, tie them!
Lucky me, I'm stuck at the bottom of the sea with Bubbles the mermaid.
Don't be dickhead, son of a bitch.
There's got to be a way to communicate with these creatures. It's a pretty blue crystal.
Now it's mine.
It's the crystal I took from the Marian's home.
Little snory boost.
Nothing happened.
Gotta mush it.
Sorry. It's a spear. A harpoon, I guess it's called in maritime terminology.
Fine film, The Abyss. Very fisky. Had Neil Breen and some ass.
It's a big seashell.
Hold up. Oh. I had mega ass there for a second. Got pointiest ass there was.
It's a drawing of a man mixing some green, mossy stuff with his own blood, applying the mixture to a black pearl, and then eating the pearl. Afterwards, he's able to speak with the merman.
Gotta bleed myself.
If this gets infected and I have to chew off my finger to fight the gangrene, I'm suing somebody. The things I do to save the world. Worlds. A drop of my sweet, precious blood. The pearl has turned a golden color and it's glowing with magic. I've always had trouble swallowing
everything.
pills, especially huge, golden, magical ones. Well, here goes nothing.
Just shove it past the polyp. Yeah, no fucking magic. Do what it says now, we can understand.
Leave the spear be. It belongs to the water stellar.
Sorry.
Nah. There was a guide how to do it. I'm running it through some program that I forget what's called. It's kind of like ScumVM. It runs fine.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, we understand.
Weird. I have this nagging feeling in the back of my mind that I shouldn't be able to understand what you're saying, but I do.
You have passed the 2 tests of the Gatherer, Landwalker. Breathing water and speaking the tongue of the Merum. You can serve us now.
Serve you?
You have been brought here to serve us as the Gatherer of Tanyan.
What's Tanyan?
Tanyan is life. Tanyan brings light to darkness and sustenance to our caves. Tanyan keeps the snapjaw from our children and heats us when it is cold. Tanyan is life.
Where does Tanyan come from?
Our gatherers collect it from the caves and shores of the islands, but there is less Tanyan to be found each season, and we need help.
How does Tanyan do all those things you said?
Tanyan provides warmth and light. It draws the harvest close.
Harvest?
The creatures of the sea that we eat, the golden tail, and the weed-eye, and the sand-eater.
Fish? You're talking about fish.
The harvest, yes, that is what we said. The harvest is drawn to the light and to the heat, but the Snapjaw are clever. They stay away. They know the light allows us better aim with our spears.
Why can't you gather Tanyan yourself?
We do, but we cannot move far from our cities or the Snapjaw will hunt us and eat us. If we travel in force, we leave our men and children without guard. And we cannot travel too close to the islands, or the winged demons may catch eye of us. They leave our gatherers alone, though, so you have nothing to fear.
Who are the winged demons?
Ugly, leathery
Font,
creatures
isn't it?
who defy nature to fly up there in the sky. They are evil and live to destroy our people.
Don't the Snapjaw kill the gatherers?
Rarely. Your meat is bitter and tough, not soft and tender like ours.
I won't ask how you know that. I think I've learned enough about Tan Yen for now.
You have learned nothing, but your training will teach you what you need to know.
Are your people called the Miram?
We are the Miram. Most landwalkers call us mermen or merpeople, but the Miram is our name in truth.
Who are you, ma'am?
We are the queen of the third city of the Miram, enlightened keeper of the Tan Yen, protector of the light.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty, I really had no idea you were a queen.
We are just a queen. Our function is to serve the people, to light our cities, provide food for our men and children, and to protect them from the Snapjaw that hunt us in the dark.
Who or what is the Water Stiller?
The Water Stiller is in our prophecies. She is the landwalker who will make us a people united and end all strife.
So you're at war with other Miram?
No. And so the time for the Water Stiller is still to come. We are at peace with other Miram.
Good thing that Bene Gesserit seeded all these prophecies and shit, so we can take advantage of that.
What else can you tell me about the Water Stiller?
She will come among us by providence, and she will take something from us that we have kept hidden for many generations.
What is it the Water Stiller will come to take from you?
We do not know, but she will open up the ancient shrine and bring light to the darkness. She will destroy a Snapjaw with her spear, give witness of her mission, and then she will reunite us.
She sounds like a swell person.
She is the Water Stiller. She is prophecy.
Do you know where my ship went down?
The vessel you foolishly travel in above the water, it rests not far from the city, just past and beyond the Landwalker's bubble where you were first brought. I think it is dead.
Where did you say I could find the shipwreck?
Just past and beyond the Landwalker's bubble.
I like they have unique dialogue for when you ask them to repeat that thing. It's not just the same.
Do you know the island of Alaeus?
Yes, we know the island of Alaeus. Our gatherers find Tan Yen there, and the Miram once had a city in the shallow waters below it.
Can you bring me there?
Until your training is complete, you cannot go gathering. We cannot risk losing you to the Snapjaw, or to have you desert your duties to our people.
I think so.
How long will my training take?
6 cold oceans.
6 years? Sure, that makes sense. Everything in this world takes ages. I've been told that you worship an old god who lives in the deep.
How did you come by this forbidden knowledge?
I picked it up on my way here. Could you take me to him?
You? No, we cannot. Unless you are Miram, you are not even allowed to speak of our sleeping god.
Thanks for your time.
We will call on you soon to begin your service. Until then, you should stay inside the Landwalker's bubble and away from the dark waters where the Snapjaw lurk.
I do what I want. Kidda. It wobbles. Like this voice. Kidda. This is mine now.
Leave the spear be. It belongs to the Water Stellar.
Sorry.
It's mine, though.
It's the Queen of the Merim.
Wonder if it's the Helen Merim.
The seaweed here is so thick and tangled, it looks almost deliberate. It's the crystal I took from the Marian's home.
No, I don't have my amulet. God damn. Fuck's sake, Steven Seagal.
I'll save it for when I really need it.
It's a harpoon. It's the precious substance called Tanyan. They must have built that house specifically for air-breathing creatures like myself.
Ah. This fancy boat and you've binned it. April, goddamn. Oi, oi, oi. What is it? Goddamn. That is a head and a half on a guy.
I'll save it for when I really need it.
Now feels like one of those times.
The Snapjaw's keeping to the shadows, waiting for me to get close enough to attack.
Yeah, this guy is fucking like score. Home ass. If I could start a fire, it could make it difficult for him to see. If only I had the fucking spear. Clicky clicky. God damn, April.
Can we talk for a minute?
Yes, Gatherer. We may.
Thanks for your time.
My time is yours.
It's the precious substance called Tanyan.
I need to bend the thing, but
The seaweed here is so thick and tangled, it looks almost deliberate.
I'll save it for when I really need it. There's fresh oxygen coming through here.
Fisk. Fisky, fisky. Say that you're fisky. What the hell?
The seaweed here is so thick and tangled, it looks almost deliberate. The seaweed here is so thick and tangled. The seaweed here is so thick and tangled, it looks almost deliberate.
The thing says I'm supposed to fuck with the seaweed. It has not changed though, so I'm wondering if it's the HD thing being a dick again.
The seaweed here is so thick and tangled, it looks almost deliberate. I'm wet.
It might mean different seaweed. So I'm back to the breathing house. To the left of the screen you see some seaweed.
The seaweed here is so thick and tangled, it looks almost deliberate.
Oh.
Do you need this?
No. It is of no value to us.
Where did you find it? It looks very old.
I believe one of the children found it just outside the city, not far from the Landwalker's bubble, among the seaweed by the rocks. We have used it for decoration in our hall, but you are welcome to it. Consider it a gift, Gatherer.
Now I can fuck around with it. Ice!
Here's another one of those crystals buried in the sand among the seaweed. There's something behind the seaweed, some kind of cavity or crack. There's an entrance to a cave back here. Judging by the amount of seaweed, it's a long time since anybody's been in there.
Go down there. Crew of entrance.
It's another one of those blue crystals. It's another one of those blue crystals.
I'm gonna make it bank. Right, I found your altar. Bullshit. Now give me the spear.
It's one of the 2 crystals I found inside the abandoned cave.
Pyramid and Fisk. Oh, I see. Oh, so they all have the same ass. So they only fit in the one that I see. Yes, get it. Kitty.
This ring is inscribed with the image of a clay pot. This ring is inscribed with the image of a... It's stuck. I don't think it's supposed to move. This ring is inscribed with the image of a bird. This ring is inscribed with the image of a bird.
Birdie. Wait a minute.
This ring is inscribed with the image of a Miram.
Bird. Wait, hold on, I get it. Wind, so that must be the bird. Wait, what?
This ring is inscribed with the image of a bird. This ring is inscribed. This ring is inscribed with the image of a clay pot.
Wait, did I get it?
This ring is inscribed with the image of fire.
Yeah. Oh, I verstand it. So that's gonna be the fang.
This ring is inscribed with the image of a Miram.
Oh, I can actually pick them up. I thought they could only be where they could be.
This ring is inscribed with the image of fire. It's the crystal I took from the Marian's home.
So... Oh, I see. So that water there.
This ring is inscribed with the image of a clay pot.
Fisk and Farty. Let's see. There, that's that one. That's towards Farty, that's toward the Fisk. Right, so water and... If a Fisk and Farty... Wait, that's another Fisk and Farty. I'm gonna swap these then. Oh, it's a Fisk and land. What? What the hell? I'm supposed to face one, so the fish can land. It's over there, so I'm guessing it's none of these then. Land and water. Yes, okay, that one goes there. That one goes there. No. Uh. I'm sorry, but I was figuring it out. Yeah, don't ask. No, it's not
It's
right.
inscribed with the image of a wave, probably representing water.
Boys, please be careful. Kitty has gifted me a whisker. Lap cat lord. Yeah, I thought that was correct as well. The fuck? Totally random puzzle.
The crystals on the altar light up the entire cave. It looks like some kind of visual history of the Maram people. according to this first tablet... Oh my god, it turns out the Merim came to Earth inside a type of spaceship from another planet. They're aliens? Not that anything should surprise me at this point, but still. They look very different back then, though. It must have been a long time ago. Their ship looks to have been a living thing, according to these drawings. Wait a minute. Could this be their ancient god, one of the dragons? I think it has to be. After they arrived on Earth, their species divided in two. One crawled into the sea, the other onto land. What does that mean? This must be a while later, because the Merim look like they do today. At least the ones who went into the sea do. The other ones? They have wings. If I'm going to guess, I'd say that the ones who went to live on land became the Elation, which means the Merim and Elation are related. In this one, they're living close to each other and in peace, and it seems they share equally in the production of Tanyen, which attracts fish for both peoples to eat. Then something happens. Or, it looks like, and the Merim and Elation move away from each other. In this last one, Tanyen is beginning to become scarce, and the Merim are losing many of their young ones to the Snapjaw. They fear the Elation, and they forget their common heritage.
Wait, these Snapjaws are just one?
There's a prophecy, I think. The Merim and the Elation joining hands once again. When they do, Tanyen becomes plentiful and both people prosper.
So basically, we record our history, and then we put a prophecy TM where someone comes and fixes it for us from outside. Yes.
These tablets tell the story of how the Merim and Elation were once one people. They came to Earth inside an ancient dragon and lived in harmony, producing and sharing Tanyen. Then war broke out, and the two peoples turned on each other, which caused a shortage of Tanyen and the death of many Merim. There's a prophecy at the end. One day, it seems, the Elation and Merim will reconcile and prosper.
She's very good at reading these.
It's a circular indentation framed with the image of two dragons biting each other's tails, almost exactly like the markings on my talisman.
Oh, Rob and Ross.
These tablets tell the story of how the Merim and then war. One day, it's
Yeah. Like, would people in even just 10 years understand Rage comics? Lady, this shit's mine.
Can we talk for a minute?
Yes, Gatherer. We may.
Why was the cave with the altar and the wall painting just outside the city abandoned?
What? Show us this cave. Immediately.
I just realized her shadow is sort of flat around her middle.
I lit the cave by placing the crystal from your palace together with 3 more crystals I found on the altar and moving the stone rings into their correct positions.
Can it be that you are... But you are a gatherer. You cannot be she.
Who? Who can't I be?
The Water Stiller. She who, by prophecy, will deliver us from strife and unite us as one people. She who will uncover the ancient shrine.
Looks pretty ancient to me.
This is the shrine,
It wasn't
yes.
even blocked. The
And you have
scenery
brought
was
light
just...
to the darkness as well. But the other prophecies, you have not fulfilled them. You have not proven yourself to be the Water Stiller yet.
How can I do that?
Come back with us, and we will tell you.
Snapjaw bin Lord.
Who is the Water Stiller?
She is of the prophecies. She will bring an end to strife and unite our people.
How can I prove that I'm the Water Stiller?
You have uncovered the ancient shrine and brought light to the darkness. But this could be just chance. You must show us the witness you carry of your mission to the balance.
The talisman! Damn, I lost it when the storm hit us.
You must also kill a Snapjaw with a spear, and then you will have proven yourself to us. Once you have done this, we will aid you in your quest to make us one people.
Where do I begin?
Take this spear and slaughter a Snapjaw. This must be done to prove your strength, and to prove you are of the Miram.
Where do I find the Snapjaw?
If you are the Water Stiller, you will find a way.
Yeah, these people do not really do many things. Yeah. People have a lot of free shit. Oh, the prophecy. This is yours, take it. It's the it's the bins. Prophecy of the bin man. Take it, it's yours.
The Snapjaw's keeping to the shadows, waiting for me to get close enough to attack. I'll save it for when I really need this. The Snapjaw's keeping to the shadows,
I'm just gonna go
waiting
stab
for
it
me to
then.
get close enough to attack.
This thing seems like it really just wants to be left alone. By God, that was shit.
It's dead. I killed it. I'll need something to bring back to prove that I killed the Snapjaw.
It's like, what,
This
50
tooth will
meters
do
away?
just fine. Oh man, that's sharp. I had no idea a Snapjaw had razor teeth. If I did, better not think about that now.
Mm.
It's my talisman! What incredible luck!
Score. Snapjaw's gone.
It's dead. I killed it.
I have a very purry kitty on my lap. Hey.
It's the sharp fang from a Snapjaw's, jaw.
This is where we kill her with it. Use sharp thing on ass.
Here's a tooth from the dreaded Snapjaw that guarded the shipwreck, proof of my strength and courage.
You have fulfilled that part of the prophecy. If you fulfill the rest, we will acknowledge you as the Water Stiller.
It's like fucking Seinfeld. No, Scientology. Gonna do all sorts of fucking garbage.
Can we talk for a minute?
Yes, Gatherer. We may.
Just ceaselessly more garbage.
Thanks for your time.
My time is yours, Gatherer.
You can't really go anywhere else. Oh, wait, hold on.
Here's proof of my mission. A magical talisman with the sign of the balance. It means that I'm the 13th guardian of the balance.
You have fulfilled that part of the prophecy. If you fulfill the rest, we will acknowledge you as the Water Stiller.
All right, they sort of just hang around. Hey, we once heard about a guy that did something. We called him. You get to be called John. If you do a thing. What?
It's a small niche containing what appears to be a shard of a stone. It's a small niche containing
Stone shard,
what
isn't that
appears to be a shard of
small,
a stone. It's a piece of
unintended
the stone disc.
volcanic interruption?
No, wait. It's only one half of a piece. It looks like it's been divided in two. Strange.
The other people have the other us, I guess.
It's one half of one of the 4 pieces of the stone disc. I got this from the temple cave of the Merim.
Eat it.
The crystals on the altar light up the entire cave.
I bet the queen is really lonely outside the cutscenes. Yeah.
I've taken from you the object you've kept hidden for generations. It's part of the disc that will restore the balance and save the twin worlds from chaos.
Loaf.
You have indeed fulfilled all but one of the prophecies. You might yet be the Water Stiller. We would not have thought she would come in our lifetime.
Good. Then you'll take me to your sleeping god.
There is but one more prophecy you must fulfill.
There's more? Sure, there's always more. That's the fun part about prophecies.
You must unite our people once again.
But you said you were united, that there's no strife between Merim.
The Water Stiller will come to bring our people together again, to unite us and save us. This has still not come to pass. Until you do so, the prophecies of the Water Stiller have not fully come to pass.
Fuck's sake, well I need to get up then.
I think I know now what the prophecies mean when they say your people will be reunited. The Merim are at peace with each other, yes? But you're not at peace with the Elation, the Winged Demons.
They are our enemies.
Right now they might be, but it wasn't always like that. Not according to the carvings in the temple cave.
What do you mean?
Once upon a time, long ago, the Merim and the Elation were one people.
What? This is heresy.
I'm just telling you what I saw in your temple. This was a very long time ago.
You were there, you looked
and
at
the
it.
one species soon divided in two. One sought refuge in the sea, the other on the winds. But both the Merim and the Elation were dependent on the other for various reasons, amongst them Tenyen, which was abundant where the two people lived in close proximity to each other. Apparently, there was peace between your two people for a very long time, but then something happened, something that caused a war to break out. Both the Elation and the Merim moved far away from each other, and ever since then, your people have had a tough time finding Tenyen. I think the only way to save the Merim from a slow death, and the Elation as well probably, is to reconcile you with your, common ancestry.
How can we believe you, Water Stiller? Your words are too outrageous, and the consequences, were you to be speaking the truth,
Well,
are grave.
you would believe me since you called me Water
If you
Stiller,
don't believe
motherfucker.
me, check out the temple walls. The whole story has been recorded there, probably when you first came to this place.
But what will our people say? What will they think when we tell them they are brothers and sisters to the Winged Demons?
You're their queen, and so you'll have to make them understand and accept their heritage. As must the Elation, I expect, and I don't think it will be any easier for them to come to terms with their history.
You must go to them, then, to find if our temple speaks the truth, and if they are willing to speak with us like civilized people.
I guess I must, Water Stiller or not. If you don't reunite with them, you will die. Eventually.
We will bring you to the shores of their closest island, and we will await word from you on their answer.
Does this mean you believe me?
You are the Water Stiller. You are prophecy. We will follow your directions and fulfill our destiny. One of our people will bring you to Alais, a night's journey from here. Once there, you will find the Elation and speak with their leaders. If they agree to meet, then we will do so in a place of your choosing.
I promise I'll do my best. Goodbye.
I don't remember
Safe
any
journey,
of this.
Water Stiller. We will hold on
Up until
to
the
piece of
Gribbler.
the disc you found in the temple. If the winged demons, the Elation, agree to meet us, we will bring the stone.
You think they are very up on current events, Barrel? Chapters are getting short. Rope, couldn't possibly need rope.
There's a coil of rope among the debris.
You can't pronounce Despras. Ah, the Great Arch.
I could get lost if I just wander off into the jungle with no idea what the island looks like or where I'm heading.
Can I, big crab? Oh goddamn, it's boss crab.
It's some kind of giant crab. Sounds like the poor thing's in a lot of pain. Yeah, the shell does look way too tight. Maybe he's outgrown it but can't shed it. Or whatever it's called.
Exfoliate.
Sounds like the poor thing's in a lot of pain. I'll just take a shot here and ask you. Is there any chance you speak like a real language? Like, Arcadian or
I'm trying to
English?
make sense of this.
Okay. Now, is there some kind of magic I have to learn, or potion I have to drink, or eat, or ingest in some way to learn your language? Because that's usually how it goes. No? Too bad, although I'm glad I don't have to draw blood or swallow a stone or something.
Crab code.
Can't help but feel that you're asking me for help, though. It's the strangest thing. After all, you're just clicking your claws, aren't you? It's not as if you're really talking.
It's
is
waiting
it?
its turn. Maybe it's a clax. Roper clax. Yeah. It's like, Lassie, why do you care about Timmy's well-being? Yeah. I'm gonna give you a tug.
I can't break the shell. It's too thick and solid. It's the Village of the Giant Crabs. Hey,
Oh, damn.
that sounds like a great name for a B movie. Village of the Giant Crabs. Clear, unpolluted waters, overflowing with life. Just one more reason why Arcadia is both the vacationers' and environmental activists' wet dream. Literally.
Crabacabon. Yeah, we already lived that. Will be considered tasteless.
The bottom part of the statue depicts a creature with large ears listening to something.
Alright.
The top half of the statue depicts a creature with a big mouth calling out.
Ayo.
It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole.
Me too.
It's a creature with a big mouth. It's a creature with large ears. The top half of the statue depicts a creature with a big mouth calling out.
Ayo.
It's an old fireplace. I can see clear to the bottom. This really is an excellent spot for fishing.
No, it isn't. You're too high up. Yeah. Retro fire. I think the new Old Mist is out as well. May give that a go at some point.
The top half of the statue depicts a big-mouthed creature calling out. The bottom half of the statue depicts a large-eared creature listening intently. It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole. It's the ruins of an old city.
Hole.
It's a deep hole. More like a crevice, actually, caused by some kind of seismic activity. God, it must be at least 50 meters down. The crevice widens out into a huge cave just below, and there's water at the bottom.
I wonder how much 50 meters of rope weighs. No? Weird. This rope. About the same as this man, I guess. I don't think I can climb a rope.
The rope should be able to hold my body weight.
What about the tree? Don't pick it up again. Go in the cave. It's the cave from the wall. April.
They look like a real sailor. Arr. Big nests, once housing the elation, but now empty and in disrepair.
The down climber. Guess this is where we're gonna have a talk.
It's the remains of a stone structure that probably fell down here through the crevice. There's a piece amongst the rubble that looks like a bolt or a key. It's intact. It's a kind of stone key carved into the uncanny likeness of a key, with a head on the end. It's the remains of a stone structure that probably fell down here through the crevice. That's a Merum City. It's a deserted Merum City.
That's big then. If that's a city, I thought it was just a bunch of shit. Take the rope with me, go down.
It's a triangular hole, like a keyhole. It's a creature with large ears. It's a creature with a big mouth.
Probably no moto before I fuck around with this. Find some ass wise and bullshit. Wonder if Crow speaks crap. Hey, he's around. Didn't expect that.
April! You're alive! You're here! You're soaking wet! Where did you go? I thought you drowned. I was completely miserable. And the chicks on this island are so prissy. They don't even care for a kiss unless you're all settled down with a nest in your own territory.
Glad to see you haven't lost the gift of the gab, Crow.
Lady, you have no idea how limited bird Twitter can be. It's all, hi this and here I am that, all damn day long. I haven't had a decent conversation in days.
Well, you're making up for it now.
I never know when you're gonna go AWOL on me again.
I had a little adventure under the sea.
Oh? I didn't know humans had gills.
We don't. Well, I do, I think. At least I can breathe underwater now.
Cool. Not as cool as being able to fly, of course, but still. Hey, does that mean you're a mermaid?
Hardly. I don't have a tail. What did you do after I saw you last?
Well, it took a while, but I found land. Not this island, just a rock with a couple of trees, basically. But when I went back to tell you, you disappeared. I thought you'd gone bonkers from thirst and hunger and drowned yourself or something, so I decided I'd better find solid ground myself or I'd suffer the same fate. And then I found this place. Nice, isn't it? And the best part is, there are no hunters. Only a bunch of big crabs on the east side of the island and a volcano.
I'm gonna walk around for a bit, Crow.
I'll just stay here and preen myself, thank you very much.
Well, the polyp eats seawater, doesn't it? So it would presumably die. I think Boyce wants the nibbles, baby. Right, he has the nibbles. Yeah, I bet when we go to Stark, the magic of that thing will no longer function and we'll just fucking die because we have a goddamn thing in our lungs where it doesn't belong to us.
Debris from another capsized ship. These must be dangerous waters.
Oh, I can use them on things. Weird.
I could get lost if I just wander off into the jungle with no idea what the island looks like or where I'm heading. What can you tell me about the island, Crow?
Only what I've been able to see from above. There's a volcano, dead I think, and lots of jungle, and some nice beaches.
I'd like to explore the jungle, but I'm afraid I'm gonna get lost. Any ideas?
Well, I could stay airborne and keep track of where you are. That way I could direct you if... Sorry, when you get lost.
Sounds like a super plan, Crow.
Let's go.
Oh yeah. Well, damn, goodbye. Buck. Volcano. Oh.
The
Yeah. Question
rumbling
is,
much
do we get
fiercer
reason
here,
or
and
fault?
the ground is really shaking. It's definitely seismic. It has got to be emanating from this volcanic mountain. I mean, it looks dead, but it must be about to wake up or erupt or something. Great.
Had kebab.
After surviving a shipwreck, being kidnapped by fishes, and learning to breathe in water, I'm about to die in a volcanic eruption? Isn't that ironic?
Learning. Hold on.
That's one mother of a tree. It's got to be at least 100 meters tall. And what's that in the tree crown? Looks like a man-made construction. That's a huge tree. There's a large object in the tree crown.
The fuck, April? What the
It's a
hell?
small, eye-sized aperture with a crystal in it, like a lens. Maybe some kind of telescope?
Fucking yeah.
What a strange symbol. What a strange symbol. I don't see anything interesting. 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 It's a statue just below a really tall tree. It's a statue just below a really tall tree. I don't see anything interesting. Somebody's looking back at me. Oh, wait. That's just my eye. The lens is turned into a mirror. I don't see anything interesting. It's a statue standing in the ruins of a city.
Ruins of a city, that one, okay.
That's a huge tree. There's a large object in the tree crown.
Shit, I forgot the symbol. Oh no, I have to look at that. It's a ruins of a city,
It's a statue standing in the ruins of a city.
the little weird Y flatways up down.
That's a huge tree. There's a large object in the tree crown.
Flat Y, we'll call it. I think I get it. It's just one of them I need to do. Because that's the head ass, so I have to do another one once I get this key. So I'm guessing it's one of the ones that I'm missing.
It's a creature with large ears.
Who knows? Understandament, life can be rough. Let's have a look at the log. Log Lord.
Dried twigs and sticks. Dried twigs and sticks. Dried twigs and sticks. The bottom half of the statue depicts a creature listening, while the top part depicts a similar creature calling out.
Ow! Shh.
Who's there?
Shut up.
I know there's somebody there. I heard you.
Is she gone?
Nope. She's still around.
Shut up, shut up, shut up.
If you won't come out, I'll just sit down here and wait. Sooner or later, you'll have to show yourself.
Solar eclipse!
Oh my god!
Ah!
I hate this place. I so hate it, I can't even sit down without crushing the natives.
Big person alert!
What are you?
What does it look like?
A talking twig?
We're stickmen. And you're an accident waiting to happen with your large, ungainly body and wobbly legs.
What's a stickman?
An unlucky bugger doomed to a miserable life of stiff backs and monotonous drudgery in the shadow of a mother tree.
Happy little fella, ain't ya?
You have no idea.
So, you guys are stickmen?
That's right. I'm Wick. This is Willow. And that dumb-looking one over there is Woody. And this is our mother tree.
What's a mother tree?
What do you mean, what's a mother tree? It's a mother tree. How difficult can it be? It's our mother, and it's a tree. It's a mother tree.
I recognize same voice actor as the guy we sent to the toilet.
What do stickmen do?
What do we do? What do we do? What do you mean, what do we do?
Well, the people in this world always do something. Like the Banda dug tunnels in the earth. The Merum killed Snapjaw and covered their houses with Tanyen. You gotta do something.
Hey, it ain't easy being a stick, let me tell you. You got your stiff back and limbs, your fear of fire and water, your 300 years of miserable boredom, and then you have to get planted and raise a family. It ain't easy.
So, you're not doing anything worthwhile then?
Lady, I'm miserable. I'm grumpy, and I got a headache. What do you want from me?
Where do the Elation live?
The Elation? The guys with wings? Up in the volcano. There's an old city in there. I think they're squatting.
How do I get into the volcano?
You don't. The road collapsed a few centuries ago, and when traders come, the Elation fly down to meet them. Nobody goes up there anymore.
What's that constant rumbling noise?
Lady, you have no idea what we have to endure. All day, all night, that noise is just murder. It all started when Quaman, the Quiet Giant, would you believe that's what we used to call him, was banished by the Orowal from his perfect fishing place to some remote place in the forest.
Whoa, information overload. Let's step back for a minute to fill in the details. Who's Quaman, the Quiet Giant?
He's the scariest human we've ever seen. He stands tall as a mountain and uses whole trees for toothpicks. But he was the quiet type and reasonably gentle for a human. He'd spend his days out by the Orowal village, catching fish and frying fish and eating fish, and looking out across the ocean dreaming about loose women or whatnot.
What happened to get the Quiet Giant banished from that place?
The Orowal got scared when he accidentally stepped on one of their young ones. He didn't do any real harm, but they banished him from their village nonetheless, and told him to go far into the forest.
Who are the Orowal?
They're the crab-like creatures who live down by the sea. They're nice people, if a little crabby, and it's hard to understand what they're saying half the time.
Where's Quaman now?
Somewhere in the forest east of here, we don't know where exactly. He went there to get as far away from the Orowal as possible.
So what does all this have to do with the rumbling noise?
Oh, I was getting to that. If you just let me get a word in edgewise.
I just had some questions is all.
Anyway, Quaman is the brooding type. And he takes everything so to heart, he got instantly depressed and went to sleep.
And what is he doing now?
Still sleeping. That's the problem.
But how long ago was it that the Orlawal banished him?
The last full moon, nearly 30 sunsets passed.
He's been sleeping for a month?
He was depressed. What do you want, lady? Once I got so miserable I slept for 8 years. And let me tell you, those 8 years were the happiest of my life.
I still don't understand what this has to do with the rumbling noise.
See that statue over there?
Sure. What's up with that?
Back when the Dalmari lived on this island ages ago, they put these statues up all around the island so that they could speak with each other.
You're kidding? So they're like telephones?
Tell her what? I don't know what that is. The thing is, these statues are all connected through magic. And when you speak into one, your voice flies through the air and comes out of another statue.
But I still don't understand.
You saw the big head up by the mountain?
Yes?
That's the one they use to talk to everyone on the island, to warn people of storms or to hold evening prayer. It's connected to the statues as well, and Quaman is sleeping right next to a statue's ear.
I get it. Resonance. He's snoring and the deep bass reverberating through the loudspeaker, the big head, causes a resonance that vibrates the entire island. But can't you just wake him up?
We don't know where he is. We're not much for exploring this forest. There's water and fire and monkeys. Monkeys like to play with sticks. We don't like monkeys.
But can't you just, well, send your voice to his statue to wake him up?
There are 4 problems with that. Number 1, all the statues have an assigned symbol, an identifying mark, but we don't know which his is. Second, most of the statues are broken in some way or another.
What do you mean?
Some statues can only talk to certain other statues. Some can't be spoken to, and some can't hear, which makes it very difficult to get a connection through to where you want to send your voice. Number 3, in order to use the statues, you need a key. We don't have it. We don't know where it is.
And number 4?
We're stickmen, lady. What do you think? We don't know much about magic or magical devices.
Good.
And what?
We're not too smart, okay? There, I said it. We're not too smart. And when you look at Woody over there, who's pretty stupid by stickman standards, that's a pretty scary thought.
Sorry I asked.
Goddamn, very fine. There's a lot of stuff here. We're not quite at 3 hours, but this is a lot of new stuff to process brainially, so we shall continue this likely tomorrow. For now, I also want to keep the VODs fairly smally. Plus, Boyce is yelling at me. What's a minute? So, I have the new Myst that just came out of us, which is the old Myst remastered, I think. But I don't really want to start another adventure game at the same time as the other one. But we have that one after Longest Hours. We also have Psychonauts, but I already did some of that today, so it may be Batchel time, I think. So there shall be some Batchel, but yeah, I'm gonna chop the videos up. So time for watching. I shall return in not even a minute with Batchel. Yes.